Oh, 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 oh. Can you hear me? Hello, my friends. How are we doing today? I hope we're doing fantastic, awesome. Let me check the audio. Okay. Okay, fantastic, perfect. I hope you guys. I said Ghouls in the description, even though that's not typically my vibe, but I've decided today it works so well. So, hello, Ghouls. Today we are here to rank Season 1, the Magnus Archives. Now, first, I would like to share some of my personal history with it. My girlfriend is obsessed with this, and she was like, babe, babe, babe. And I had the itching just recently. I was like, you know what? I feel like listening to a horror podcast. It just came to me, and I'm obsessed. And I basically binged all of this in a week. Thank you, bus travel time. um, and so I know, because she's such a big fan, she's kind of explained it to me. I know a bunch of spoilers and kind of like some more of the overarching stuff. I'm gonna try to stay away from that, but also I figure most people watching this are people who already know what it is. So spoiler warning. I'm gonna spoil, but I don't know everything, and I still have a lot of guesses. And also, if your list is gonna be different than mine, that's so valid. I'm just a girl, and this is just my personal opinion. It's totally cool and valid if you feel otherwise. Comment below. I wanted to do this stream partially because I didn't want to edit it because I know it's going to be long. We're going to go over 40 episodes. And also partially because I'd love to hear your thoughts. So if you have any thoughts, I would love to hear it. Now, let's go through our... There's literally not a bad episode in my personal opinion. There's ones I definitely like more than others. However, overall, I think it's all really great. So I didn't want to do a D or an F tier because that felt like really morally wrong to me. So we have peak. This is like peak shit in my opinion, okay? If I'm gonna watch this, if I'm like, okay, this is like the best of season 1, that's gonna be peak. I'm going feral. I got A, B, C. A, really good, but not the best. Like fire, but not. I'm gonna try to keep being peak at like 3 minimum, like peak shit. Okay, feral's just great, but not the best. Like, like Mona Lisa to Starry Night. I think probably Starry Night's better. Anyway, weird comparison. Anyway, boy oh boy, it's pretty spooky, but not like pretty okay. Like not my favorite. And then C is just kind of cool shit. It's good, but it didn't hit me as much as the other ones. And this could be for lore reasons. It could be just like the spooks didn't scare me as much. I'm not a person who needs like intense gore. However, when we get to it, some lessons kind of stuck with me more than others. And so yeah, so let's begin because that's what we're here for. So I also, you're gonna hear some haunted lo-fi. Thank you to Lo-Fi Geek, appreciate you. I listen to it all on Spotify. I'm not logged in because y'all don't need to know what my login is. But I have it on here, so if we want to like go back, like look at anything, I have this up here, and then I have the transcripts because we listened to there's like 40 something episodes. I'm just a girl. That's a lot of information, especially because I binged it all so fast. So this is like the official transcripts. So like even when I was like going back and looking, I was kind of like, I remember some of these more than others, so I can kind of have that. Now, oh god, okay, I'm kind of nervous. Okay, let's begin. And each of these, I'll read the small little, because there's little descriptions. Okay, let's start with episode. We're gonna go in order. So, episode 1, Anglerfish. Statement of Nathan Watts regarding an encounter on Old Fish Market Close, Edinburgh. Now, this is what started it all. And it's super good and interesting. If you want, we can even kind of look back. We get our first introduction to, I call him Johnny Boy. I know that's not his name, but I'm going to describe him that because that's what's interesting to me. Also appreciate the content warnings here. Jonathan Sims. Um, yeah, this one is really good, and I think it really hooks you. I think it's a good start, particularly because you get like the basics, of course, as introductions, but it doesn't give you too much. It gives you just enough to be like, oh, this is gonna be a really cool show, but it kind of doesn't to get all these crazy twists we get later into the season with. Like, you need to set up a basis, and I think it's a really good basis episode, and so I'm gonna put it in Boy Oh Boy. I think we're probably gonna get a lot of Boy Oh Boys. I might have a Boy Oh Boy part 2. We'll see. I might need a different ranking. But I don't think it's A, but I think Boy Oh Boy is very valid because it's just a solid episode, but I wouldn't say it's like the best one. Like, that's not one I like particularly crave going back to listen to. Now, episode, can I easily go? No? Okay. Let's go to episode 2. I'm going to try to hit some of my least favorites kind of quicker, because I know the ones I'm going to want to talk about, So, episode 2, Do Not Open. I'm not going to read I should read the case numbers, huh? Case number 9982211. I'm so glad it's like easily accessible because when I'm listening to the episodes, I like scroll back through Spotify to try to find it. Anyway, statement of Joshua Gillespie regarding his time and position of an apparently empty wooden casket. Now, to be so for real with you, I don't remember this episode too much. Like, this is one that I went, and before the stream, I kind of went and looked back at the transcripts. And it's a really interesting episode, and I think it's probably just because it was so early in the season. But it, I like it. We get a little bit of Johnny Boy, but I think I'm also gonna put it in Boy Oh Boy. I don't think I dislike it enough to put it in Cool Shit. Not, okay, to be fair, Cool Shit isn't I dislike, but it's just my least favorites. So I'm gonna probably put it right there. I think that's fair. And I think I'm actually gonna, yeah, let's go there. Okay. 3. Okay, I'm gonna need more. I'm already discovering that I need more categories. How do I create more categories? Oh. Can I? Okay. Add a row above. Yes. Let's go here. I'm going feral. I kind of want a new one here, like